Hey, it's Alexis, and today we are going book shopping, and our first stop is Half Price Books. So I decided that if I see some of these books that I want, but they're like more than $8, that I'm going to order them on bookoutlet.com and have them delivered to our house because everything on there is $5.99. Our next stop is Barnes & Noble. I'm so excited. For the next stop, we're going to Target because it's Target. And hopefully we find the books that I wanted cheaper than at Barnes & Noble. Two days ago, I believe, we went to Books A Million, and I got some books there. Then today we went to Half Price Books. Then we went to Barnes & Noble. Then we went to a Target. And then we're about to go to another Target. And when I get home, I'm going to order stuff off of Book Outlet. And maybe Amazon. But, guys. Oh, we're all blue. So it's been a couple days since you saw us shopping for these books. So let's just go ahead and do a book haul now of the ones I have. So we will start probably with the stack of the store I went to first. So first I got this bookmark that says, "When one book closes, another opens." I just think it's really cute. And then we got Starbringer by Tracy Wolff and Nina Croft. I've read the description of this book at Target one day and then decided that I really wanted it. So whenever Books A Million was having their 50% off hardcover books, I decided it was the best time to buy it. So that's why I got this one. Then the next book I got from Books A Million was a signed edition of Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. See, it's autographed. I have not read the first one yet of this, but it is on my TBR for the month. So hopefully I finish that one and then really want to get into this one. But I also just wanted to have them both. Then I got Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. Could not tell you what this book is about. I don't know. I just keep seeing so many good things about it and like how everyone loves it, so I bought it. It was also on the buy one get one 50% off table, and I needed a second book. Then I got So This Is Love by Tracy Andreen. I read the first one around Christmas time, which is called So This Is Christmas, and this is the sequel, so it's the continuation of Finley and Arthur's story, and I'm excited to read it. Then I bought See You Yesterday by Rachel Lynn Solomon. I'm pretty sure that this is a Groundhog Trope type book, and I really have been liking those. Like everyone I've read so far I really liked, so I'm excited to read this one as well. And then I bought Majesty, American Royals 2 by Catherine McGee. I owned the first one, haven't read it yet, but when I saw that the second one was on sale for $3, I was like, might as well buy this real quick. And then I got My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. And when I was younger, I had this book, and I remember really liking it, but I don't remember like anything that it's about, so I wanted to reread it, especially since it was also on clearance for really cheap. And then I bought Little White Lies and Deadly Little Scandals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is another series of hers, and I absolutely loved the Inheritance Games by her, so I've just really been wanting to read more books by her. And the last book I got from Books A Million was Renegades by Marissa Meyer, which is book 1 in her, it's like a superhero type trilogy. So I'm really excited to start that one. Then the next store we went to was Half Price Books. And first they gave me a free bookmark. It says, "Life is a treasure hunt. You just need to know where to look." The first book that I picked up there was The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. I've never read this before, but I do want to start reading like more classics, so I picked this one up, especially because it was $2. Then the next books that I picked up was Bratfest at Tiffany's and The Pretty Committee Strikes Back, which is part of the Click series that I read when I was in junior high, and now I'm trying to collect them all and reread them again. And also they were also $2, so I picked them up. Next I got Love Her or Lose Her by Tessa Bailey, which is book 1. And is this book 1 or book 2? I think this is book 2 in one of her series. I don't know the name of the series. But I had accidentally bought book 3 at one point, so then I decided I wanted to buy the rest of them before I read that one. So I think this one is book 2. And then I also got the other one. I think Fixer Up is book 1. So I got books 1 and 2, but I'm not sure exactly which order is which. Then I got Love and Other Mistakes by Jessica Kate. I've never heard of this book before, or this author, but I thought that the cover was really cute, so I picked it up. Then I got Pack Up the Moon by Kristen Higgins. Again, I have no idea what this book is about, but I've seen so many people who have read it said that it made them cry and sometimes you just need a book like that, so I picked it up so I could see what it was about. And then I picked up Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I also don't really know what this book is about, but I've heard that it is so good, and even the employee was telling me that this was a good book. So I was like, okay, we're gonna buy it. And then the last book I got at Half Price Books was called Two-Way Street by Lauren Barnholt. I have read one book by this author before when I was in junior high school, and it was one of my favorite books. So I thought I'd give another one of hers a try. The next store we went to was Barnes & Noble. So I got this cute little Winnie the Pooh bookmark. It says, "It's so much more friendly with two." And then I got the last two in the villain series that are out that I needed for my collection. I got Never Never and Fire and Fate by Serena Valentino. So we got Captain Hook's story, and then we have Hades' story. Then I picked up Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. I've heard some people say that it is cute, and then I've also heard other people say that they couldn't finish it, but I thought that it sounded cute, so I picked it up. And also I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of it, so it's got like the deckled pages, I believe they're called. And I just thought that this cover was very cute. And I know that the second one's coming out this year, so I have to get that one as well. The next book I picked up was Business or Pleasure by Rachel Lynn Solomon. I don't really know much about what this one is about either, but the cashier at Barnes & Noble told me that this was her favorite book that she had read in 2023, so made me excited to read it. And then I got the Happily Ever After playlist and The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez, because I wanted to get more books by her and figured that I already had Life's Too Short on my shelf, so I figured I would just get the rest of the series real quick. So that's what I got. And then I got Mr. Wrong Number by Lynn Painter, because this is the only Lynn Painter book that I haven't read yet. So had to buy the physical copy of it. And then I got the other two books in the Renegade series. So we got Supernova and Arch Enemies, because I was like, I didn't want to run back to the store once I finished Renegades to get the rest of them, so I just bought them all the same day, basically. And then I got The Next Chapter by Janet Kramer. It's like part of a memoir type thing, talking about how she's moving on in life after her divorce and stuff. And I really like her music, so I just wanted to read more about her, basically. And then the last book I got from Barnes & Noble was If You Would Have Told Me by John Stamos. And I also got a signed edition of it. Is it autographed? Full House was one of my favorite shows when I was little, so I grew up loving him. So I just want to read more about his life. So I got his memoir. And then after that, I went to 3 different Targets, I believe, and got this big old stack here. So I got The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. If I said that wrong, I am so sorry. All it says on the back is, when death has a story to tell, you listen. And that intrigued me, so I picked up this book. Then I picked up The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. This is one of those books where I've heard you either love it or you hate it. So I wanted to read it and decide for myself which side I'm going to be on. And then I picked up The Nanny by Lana Ferguson. The cover is just really cute, and the story sounds cute. It's about this girl named Casey or Cassie. I think it's Cassie. She is currently just out of nowhere, suddenly she gets unemployed. So then she has 2 choices: to get a new job or to fire up her OnlyFans account. Then she ends up becoming a nanny. The next book is Black Cake by Charmaine Wilkerson. Don't know much of anything that this book is about, but I've heard it's amazing, so I wanted to read it. And I really love this cover. And it's also apparently a series on Hulu, so if I like the book, I'll probably watch the show. And then I picked up Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Gillian McAllister. I've been hearing great things about this, and it just sounds so good. It says, can you stop a murder after it's already happened? So basically, it is kind of a Groundhog's Day trope again, but it's about this woman who was waiting up for her 18-year-old son to come home, and then she witnesses him murdering someone, and then she keeps like waking up and reliving the same day over and over again. Like, that sounds really good, so I'm excited to read that one. And then I picked up A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. This one has just been on my radar for a while because I keep hearing both good and bad things about it, so I wanted to read it as well. Then I picked up Funny Feelings by Tara DeWitt. I don't know anything about this book, but this cover was very, very gorgeous, so I picked it up. And then I picked up The Good Part by Sophie Cousins. Not sure how to say the last name. But she's 26 years old, and she wants to skip to the good part of her life. And then it says that she like wakes up the next morning and she's like 5 years in the future or 10 years in the future or something. And now she's married and has this like perfect life, and she's trying to figure out how she got it and like what's actually going on. And it just sounded cool. And then I have 10 Things That Never Happened by Alexis Hall. It's part of the London Calling series, and I haven't read that series yet. I own it, but I haven't read it yet. But I just wanted to pick this one up for when I do read it so I can just jump into it. And then I picked up One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I just keep hearing how amazing this book is, so I picked it up so that I could read it for myself. And then I picked up this box set of Taylor Jenkins Reid's books. So we have Forever Interrupted, After I Do, Maybe in Another Life, and One True Loves. And I have loved the 2 Taylor Jenkins Reid books that I've read so far. So I just went ahead and got all 4 of these because I'm sure I'm going to love them as well. Then I picked up Bring Me Your Midnight by Rachel Griffin. This cover is so beautiful. Don't know what it's about though, but I'm excited to read it. And then I picked up Binding 13 and Keeping 13 by Chloe Walsh. Because I've heard mixed things on this series. So I just went ahead and got the first 2 that are out and like the new covers because I like these covers better. We'll see if I like it or not. Then I picked up Atomic Habits by James Clear because I want to make some changes in my life. So we're going to see what this is about and see if it'll help me. Then I picked up None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. Because this one just sounds so interesting to me. It's about these 2 ladies who don't know each other, but they end up both going out to this restaurant on their birthday, which they happen to be birthday twins. And they get to talking, and one of them finds out that the other one has a podcast for women who have like done amazing things to change their life and stuff like that. And then one of the ladies talks the other one into putting her on her podcast because she's like, I haven't done anything yet to change my life, but something is going to happen. And then by the end, people said they don't know what was true and what wasn't. So I'm kind of excited to read it. Then the last book that I got from Target was Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. I just keep seeing this everywhere, so I wanted to pick it up and read it. And then the last stack of books that I have with me are a few that I ordered on Amazon. So I ordered Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking by Susan Cain. Because I'm going to try to do the A to Z challenge this year, and this was my book for Q. And I didn't own it, so I had to buy it. The next book I bought was Throttled by Lauren Asher. I just finished the Dreamland Billionaire series by her, so I wanted to pick up the Dirty Air series, so I bought book 1 to see if I liked this one. And then I bought The Storied Life of A.J. Fikry by Gabrielle Zevin. I really liked Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by her, and then I keep hearing how amazing this book is, so I picked this one up to try it. And then I picked up The Goal and The Legacy by Elle Kennedy to finish off the Off-Campus series, because I own the first 3 books, so I just needed the other 2 to finish the series. And then I picked up Bookish and the Beast and Geekerella by Ashley Poston. These just sound so adorable, and I already had the second one that I got on sale a few years ago, so I just wanted to get the other 2. And then I picked up The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I really don't know what this is about, but I really like this cover, and I've heard so many people say that they loved it, so I was like, okay, I'll pick up a good book. If you guys think it's good, I'll pick it up. And then the last book that I picked up was Powerless by Lauren Roberts, because I've heard nothing but amazing things about this book, so I wanted to give it a try for myself. And then I also ordered 8 books from Book Outlet, but they're not here yet, so I'm just going to tell you which ones I ordered, and then hopefully they come soon. But I got Educated by Tara Westover, which is like a memoir, so kind of excited to read that one. And then I picked up Billy Summers by Stephen King, and I've heard amazing things about that one, so I really want to read that one soon. And then I picked up The Book Eaters by Sunny Dean. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm probably not, but we're just going to go with it. Then I also ordered 7 X's by Lucy Vine, because I keep seeing that cover everywhere, and I think it is so beautiful. So I wanted to order the book to see what it was about. Then I got This Time Next Year by Sophie Cousins again. Probably didn't say that name correctly. I also ordered Just Like Magic by Sarah Hogel, and I've read You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogel, and I absolutely loved it. I love her writing, so I was excited to buy another book by her, so I just picked up that one. Then I ordered 5 Survive by Holly Jackson, and I read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by her and really enjoyed it, so I wanted to pick up another book by her. And then the last book I ordered from them was It's All in How You Fall by Sarah Henning. And I just keep seeing that book for the last almost a year and wanting to pick it up every time I see it, but I never have. So I figured that now is a great time to get it. Thanks for coming with me book shopping, and hope you enjoyed this massive haul that I got. And thank you for watching today's video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.